People doing moves is embracing diversity in something everybody does. Moving.
People doing moves is like it says, people doing moves. And there are so many ways to move that people could search for all the moves their entire life, I guess. Because there's no limit of movement.
I do it every day, mostly when I'm alone or with my daughters, just like in the Dada mood. And usually it's something which makes me ugly on purpose. Oh wow. Absurdity.
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 I think I do probably more absurd movements than I realize.
To notice the reaction of other people that you did something absurd.
I think any movement can be absurd. Wherever you put it, you can make it absurd somehow.
I also think that you never do something absurd. It's just what people thinking about you. It's an observation and it's a way of judging someone. Because I don't think that we are doing absurd things. It's just absurd for someone else.
See, that's what I mean. It's like with the movements. I feel like it happens all the time, but you don't. But like, what's the definition of absurd? Like, in a way, this like pipe being such stark yellow over there is like, feels kind of intense to me. It's interesting that it's like there is so difficult. Like, you're just so unaware of it, I guess.
Movement.
But it's also a question of deciding.
When does it begin? In my head. When does it end? Never.
That's what I like about movement, is they can start so many different places and come from different places. Think first and then act, and so you're like, okay, I have to move my hand and it's all from the head, but then maybe there's a way to unlearn that again.
Yeah, there are a lot of tics in the everyday life. Keeping control over those couple of objects I have to organize them.
Yeah, I do have tics. I like do that sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Like, sort of just different mouth sounds.
Can you do it again?
Sometimes I do this, I guess it started as something where it was like just on the subway trying to train coordination, but when you do like this with your fingers, but not the same, so it's like instead of going the same, you have it like delayed by one finger. It's more of a habit than a, yeah.
A really nice approach to movement, really interesting, curious, funny, and everybody can do it. That's what I like. It's like democratic. Everybody. A new way to see dance, but also new ways to do not take serious too much. Myself, for example.
It's maybe also like a playground for trying out, discovering new ways where the movement can go or what can be an inspiration for movement.
Nice to sort of come from a lot of experience and technique and knowledge, but then sort of going back to just like simple everyday things and kind of like bringing that back into the conversation. I feel like often it's like the more skilled you get at something, the further away you go from sort of the public, I guess. But then it's like nice to play and explore with people doing moves.